What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Right here on my channel I've been doing a lot of video where I talk about how I'm trading good for the profit account. Although trading this account might look slowly, but I'm not trading this account to make profit faster. I'm trading this account in order to refine my trading strategy and have a good trading strategy and good trading rule and good edge for market execution before I execute any trade. Earlier this year, January, I got a PDF of trend line based system strategy, support and resistance, everything combined together. I got everything and I study it. I've been studying it from December 2025. I study it throughout the month of January, which I make some profit from what I study from the book. But I get to realize at the month of February that I need to study more a lot about this. Me studying more a lot about this might make me to incur some losses. I have accepted that as I have secured some profit before. So at the beginning of month of February 7th, I purchased a new 5k good funded for frame account where I do a video about the account right here on this channel when I purchased the account. And at the end of month of February, I do a video about current situation of the account, at what is making me the losses on the account, because as I just get a new strategy, I don't get a new strategy, the strategy that I'm using before, I just need to refine it and study a lot about it because I watched some YouTube video about this trend line based system strategy. So as I've studied the book, after studying the book, I study a lot of things from the book where I study trend line breakout, trend line retest, trend line apex, where I get to know more about it. Where although on this book I study a lot, as I said earlier, but I get to realize that it is only two strategy that is working for me. It is only two confluences that is working for me inside this trend line based strategy, or even let me say theory. Support and resistance are inside this trend line based strategy PDF that I'm talking about, and trend line bounce and trend line breakout are inside it. In this video I'm going to be explaining all my trading strategy and edge, and what I will see, what confluences I will see before executing any trade. So as I've done a lot of video on this channel where I talk about how I'm incur some losses, I just think maybe I should do a video where I will talk about my trading strategy, so the losses that I'm making is a meaningful losses, not that I'm just making losses that I don't know what is making me the losses. I am making these losses due to that I want to refine my trading rule and have a good trading edge before making any execution in the market. So if you are new to the channel, do it to smash the subscribe button, like this video, and if you have any question, comment it in the comment section below. So the first key rule the first key rule I want to let you know that about my strategy that I'm using. My strategy is trend line based system with support and resistance confluences. So at the end of this video, I'm going to be talking about what did not work for me, and inside the PDF that I'm talking about, and how you can get the PDF. So first thing about my strategy is trend line based system. I first explained about trend line bounce. When we are talking about trend line bounce, I'll be using an uptrend in an example in this video. When I'm talking about this trend line bounce in my system, trend line bounce is a situation whereby I mark out a trend line where it have a two touch, at least two touch for my trading system. Although some other trader might have some confluences, but for me, what I learned from the PDF, I only learned just a touch. It not stated that two touch, but with the help of more traders, I'm making some losses and I'm making losses. I'm able to know more about this system, that it is two touch. I might see, let me explain like this. I must see two touch. After the two touch and the third touch, I can let it in an uptrend. The third touch, I'm going to up in for a buy, and at this third touch, my stop loss is going to be close to be under the trend line. The third bounce might not be a trade that will give many pips. So after this third bounce, when it move up and I up in for a buy, I will look out for recent resistance, and once it break this recent resistance and it retest, I'm going to up in for another trade. This is the first confluence where I'm talking about trend line bounce in my system. And the second thing I'm going to be talking about is trend line breakout. Trend line, although the third touch I'm talking about, we also have a fake breakout. I'm going to explain about that. The second thing in my trading rule is trend line breakout. Let's say we have fourth touch, second touch, and the third touch happened as I said earlier, and it move up. We are in an uptrend. We are expecting the fourth touch to break, and if the fourth touch come to break, we are going in for a sell if it is an uptrend, and if it is a downtrend, we are going in for a buy. So if the fourth touch, I'm expecting the third touch the line, and I will up in on a trade, and I'm expecting the fourth touch to come and break, and I up in on a trade. And if we have a very strong trend, we can have more than 3 touch. So if we have more than 3, any touch more than 3 touch, I'm not going to be taking any trade about that. I just just know that the more the trend move, the more it become weaker. So the number three thing, as I've said in my trading rule, that as we know that as I've stated for that I have first break, first touch, second touch, and the third touch I'm going to open for a buy if it is an uptrend. And let's say the third touch that we are expecting to touch on an uptrend, I'm going for a buy come to break. In my trading system, that is where I have an edge. If the third touch come to break, as I know the third touch is supposed to go up, if it's an uptrend, I'm going for a buy. If the third touch break, there is no more confusion. We don't need to open for a sell directly. We just wait for a retest at that zone, and if it retest, I'm going to go in for a sell. That means it is the third touch that confirm if it break and retest. But if it doesn't break, if it break, I come up on top of the trend line, I'm going to look for some candlestick or mark my support something in order to open for a buy. But in that kind of situation, the trade is not an A+ setup at that kind of situation. So the number 14 number 14 inside my trading rule is that I use support and resistance together with this trend line. Support and resistance with this trend line. How I use support and resistance effectively in this my trend line. Let's say as I am now, I only take 2 trades per day and I only trade 2 pair. Let's say if I want to add more position, or I see some confluences after breaking even and the trade is surging up to my take profit and I want to add some trade, this is the place where I will use support and resistance. Let's say we have the third touch, and the third touch began to buy or sell, either an uptrend or a downtrend. The third touch began to buy, and as we see the buy, it has not yet hit our take profit, but it has formed a structure where I break even, where I'm risk free on that trade. And as the trade is moving on, not hitting my take profit yet, it break the recent support or resistance that we have by the left. And after breaking this up, and it still retest while I'm still on the trade that I break even, all I just need is this is giving me a sign that I can still open or close the current trade that I'm holding, or open. But as for my system that I've said, I'm not focusing more on, although major reason for trading is to make profit. But at this my trading system, I get to realize that I did not need to focus more on profit. I need to focus on more first. I need to focus more on what I'm going to lose, and I'm going to be expecting the profit to come. Let's say I break even on the first trade and I see another setup on the same pair where it break my support or resistance. I'm going to add another entry, which is, if I want to add another entry, that will be with smaller lot size. If I want to, the bigger lot size will be at down and the lower one will be at top. Everything based on my risk management or risk tolerance I want to be risking per day. Like me now, I like risking 7.5% of the account per trade. If I took 2 trades per day, I'm going to be ranging maximum of 7.5% to 1% of my account each every day. So this is my trading rule, and I explain it everything. So if you understand it and use this trading rule and use exactly this my trading rule, or you have any question about it, comment it in the comment section below. I'm going to be answering any question that you have right there. To get this my trading strategy PDF that I studied, that really helped me. You might have seen this in the title of this video, that I see it took me 3 months. From December I began to be studying this, and I am losing. Although the losses that I'm making, I'm not making the losses just because I don't know how to trade. I know what I'm doing. I'm making these losses because I want to refine this because all strategy that we used to talk about, all strategy, everyone to become their own. So I refine this strategy. Inside this my strategy, I found that there is something called apex. As I stated it, for something that I will see before executing any trade, or forcing my strategy before taking any trade. As I see, there is one thing that I eliminated from it, apex, where I'm going to drop an uptrend and downtrend, which it is going to come together, and I'm going to expecting price to consolidate within it and break out or break down. This cost me a lot. 2 months of February, it causes me a lot. 2 months of February. So if you want to get the PDF of the strategy of my trend line based strategy that I'm talking about, the link will be in the description, where you can join my Telegram channel. Do well to join the Telegram channel so you can follow all the updates I'm dropping inside the Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. In the pin message inside the Telegram channel, you will see the PDF there. So do well to join the Telegram channel if you are in the Telegram channel. So 2 months the 4th of February, it is apex. 2 months the month of January, I make some profit. Although I'm still using exponential moving average indicator, because I want to eliminate an indicator out of my trading system. So I will know that everything that I'm doing, it is from raw knowledge. So throughout the month of January, I'm still using exponential moving average, which I remove it by the month of February. That is one of the major reasons that make me more losses, because at the month of January, I'm not basically using this exponential. I'm not basically using this trend line very well. But at the month of February, I removed this exponential moving average and focus more on the trend line based system that I have studied. Although month of January I also use it, but at this month of February that I removed this exponential moving average, I am still making some losses, and by the end of the month I am able to review all my trade, and I am able to review all my trade. And after reviewing all my trade, I get to realize that this apex is not making me any profit, it's just making me more losses. So I remove it, and by the end of the month of February, I also noticed that patience is one of the things that is making me more losses. And I now look around that how can I implement this patience that is making me more losses, and I get to realize that I will be trading less pair. So right now I'm only trade GBP USD and Euro USD, and only take 2 trades per day. And if I see 2 opportunity on each trade, and I've known that maximum opportunity I can see per day is 2 or 4, even two or many times. So I've known that GBP USD and Euro USD, all I just need is patience. Today, as I'm recording this video, today is Tuesday, I see 2 setup on GBP USD, two setup on GBP USD, and also Euro USD 2 setup. But I am not on the chart when the setup happen. I just let it play out. Although as it play out, I don't make any profit from it, I also learn from it. So right here on this channel, what you are going to be expecting from me is just trade analysis on GBP USD and Euro USD. And if I want to make any changes on this, I'm going to be doing a video about this on this channel. But currently now, I only trade GBP USD and Euro USD, and 2 trades per day, and 2 trades per day. So if you are new to this channel, where to smash the subscribe button. And if you want to get the PDF of the strategy that I'm talking about, click the link in this video description to join my Telegram channel. You will see the PDF in the pinned comment inside the Telegram channel. And do it to join the Telegram channel, subscribe to this channel if you want more and more video about this from me. And if you want me to do a video exactly on the chart where I will talk about this my strategy, drop comment in the comment section. So subscribe, like, and comment if you have any question. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.